We begin tonight with 17's Connor Dorr. He was at today's hearing, and he has more on the stunning details revealed inside the courtroom. Connor, good evening.
Lauren, Jim, outrage spread on street corners, across social media, and throughout talk radio today as word circulated that Scrivner avoided criminal prosecution and a jail sentence when a judge ordered mental health treatment. Scrivner was accused of sexually abusing a preteen girl, but despite those allegations, the Attorney General's office never charged him with molestation crimes. Instead, the disgraced former county supervisor was charged with 3 counts of child cruelty and 2 counts of illegally possessing an assault rifle. The Attorney General's office took the case because Scrivner's aunt is Kern County's District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer. To explain the outrage, we have to describe the allegations of sexual abuse that prosecutor Joseph Penny laid out during the diversion hearing. The identity of the victim is relevant to the case, but we have chosen not to name her because of her age. Penny, the prosecutor, said on April 23, 2024, after attending a Board of Supervisors meeting just hours earlier, Scrivner took Ambien, benzodiazepines, cocaine, and drank alcohol. He got into bed with a preteen girl, fondled her breasts and genital area for 10 minutes. Penny said the victim was, quote, frozen in fear during the assault. In court, Penny used these allegations as an argument for diversion to be denied.
There's a required specific intent. And I said all along from the beginning, this could not be proved.
If Scrivner had been charged with sex crimes, diversion would have been out of the question.
Because Mr. Scrivner is absolutely not charged with the offense, as articulated in that section, of, quote, lewd and lascivious act on a child.
H.A. Sala is Scrivner's attorney, who described a secret tortured life in which Scrivner struggled with depression, anxiety, and alcohol abuse. That battle erupted in uncharacteristic behavior that led to the accusations. That kind of mental unbalance is perfect for diversion treatment, said Sala in his argument to Judge Stephanie Childers. Sala referenced that Scrivner was diagnosed by a psychologist with major depressive disorder, anxiety disorder, and alcohol abuse disorder. Estranged wife Christina Scrivner said Scrivner almost died in 2021 of liver failure due to his alcohol abuse.
Your Honor, this is a tragic case involving the ultimate demise of a family. It's sad. It's sad for everyone involved.
Even more shocking and disturbing details of not only Scrivner, but his entire family came out in court. The prosecutor referred to police reports that described Scrivner's mother, Kathy Scrivner, a former teacher now on the Kern High School District's governing board, urging the victims at the scene to not speak to investigating officers.
Police reports indicate that defendant's mother was encouraging the children not to speak to the officers.
The prosecutor went on to say Kathy Scrivner was upset with District Attorney Cynthia Zimmer for calling law enforcement that night. We called Kathy Scrivner and received no reply. We called Zimmer's office. A spokesperson said Zimmer will not comment.
And so I'm disappointed. I think that, we're accused of corruption as public officials, and sometimes we feel obligated to live up to it.
Donnie Youngblood, Kern Sheriff, along with many others in Kern County, believes Scrivner received special treatment.
I think 99% of the public is going to believe whether he got special treatment, whether he did or he did not. I'm one of the 99%.
With Scrivner's diversion granted, he doesn't have to register as a sex offender. In fact, if he completes his diversion program, which involves therapy, medication, and updates to the court, the entire case will be dismissed, and he won't even have a criminal record. That wouldn't be the first time his record was wiped clean. In 1997, he was charged with possession of marijuana for sale. He pleaded guilty to felony marijuana cultivation, received drug diversion, and later was elected to Bakersfield City Council after campaigning on a claim he had a clean criminal record.
Diversion will last for up to 2 years. Could be a lot shorter than that.
Christina Scrivner was in court with victims' rights advocate Lawrence Skidmore of the Open Door Network. As she spoke with Penny after the hearing, she wiped her eyes and face with a tissue. In this clip, you don't see tears, but there were definitely some falling. So the story does not stop here. We have continuing team coverage up next. But for all of our Zack Scrivner coverage, from when KCSO searched his Tehachapi home and to his diversion hearing this morning, scan the QR code on your screen or go to kget.com/Scrivner. Outside Kern County Courthouse, Connor Dorr, 17 News. Back to you.